Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter, it's a privilege to be here, it really is.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And it's Gullit. And the shot! And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And we have our very first corner.
Nedved with the short one. Pulls it back.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Opts to... He's tried one! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. He rises! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Rijkaard makes the interception. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pass is just off target.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hoeneß. Rummenigge.
Thuram. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Gullit. It's a good foot in there.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That is good alertness.
And that's clear-cut, it's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival.
And it's Gullit.
Hoeneß.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Threads one in. He could be in here. Now it's Mbappe. Nedved.
Mateus! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Portugal have their third corner.
Terrific header!
harmlessly behind.
Ernest.
It's a sweet ball, that.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Rummenigge.
Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Nesta. Maldini.
Matthäus.
And it's Vieira. Rummenigge. Pirlo. And it's Nedved.
Rummenigge.
Nedved.
Rummenigge.
That's Vieira.
That looks a good ball through. Picked out brilliant. There's the shot!
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Thuram
Gets it clear.
neither side
Giving way.
It has been tight.
Rummenigge. It'll be a throw-in. Mbappe is someone with real dynamite in his boots.
Vieira.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Thuram. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
And it's Gullit.
Tries to dink it through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that'll be the final action of the first half. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
Decent hit! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Gullit tries to clear. And that's a throw-in.
Gullit. Vieira. Nedved.
Matthäus.
Rummenigge.
Showing good feet.
And it's Vieira. That's a little off target. Rummenigge.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Vieira. It's Pirlo.
Rummenigge. Pirlo. He's got to be in here!
Thuram did well to stay calm there.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Quality ball.
Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Vieira. And it's Nedved.
Rummenigge. Araujo cuts out the pass.
Gullit might just make this.
Thuram. Spread out to the left. That's been cut out, well played.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0.
He's gone forward. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And that could set him on his way. Now it's Mbappe. He's got away. And he's intervened well there. Mbappe, and he's surging through. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hernes. Rummenigge, looking for options for movement, and he's picked out the run. He is through. Header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Substituição para Portugal.
Corner number 2 then.
Número 7. Número 23.
And it's been taken short.
Mbappe
Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong.
Kaká. Número 18.
Portugal are looking to go forward now.
Número 20. Bale.
Now it's Bale.
Bale.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe. Well timed, excellent interception. Portugal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And here's Nedved. Nedved. That's Nedved. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. That's good defending, very good defending.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Great defending, strong and... Can he finish? It's in! Finally the breakthrough!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist? Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone...
Hits one! So close to drawing level.
Bale couldn't quite put that away, but there's plenty of positives in how they've responded.
And it's Bale. And the pass is intercepted.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Foot in. Messi. In with the challenge. Portugal needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
2 minutes to be added on. Neymar. Can he put it away? And yes, it's there! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. And that will be it. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. We have already started here. Rummenigge. Well, there is the formidable figure of Ronald Araujo. He's happy to go shin to shin with anyone.
Yeah, an absolute colossus at the back, and endeared himself to the fans even more by getting on the score sheet. Remember that game in Madrid back in 2022?
It doesn't get much bigger, better than those capital Catalan conflicts. 4-0 in the end?
Absolutely, yes.
Now it's Gullit. He's in space and looking for options. Vieira. And the counter is on. Rummenigge. And it's Gullit. Thuram was in no mood for any of that. That's been cut out, well played. Hernes. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Nedved, and it's Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. This is the time you need that pace.
Rummenigge. Might be danger here. Oh, that's a fine interception. Pirlo.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Seedorf. Seedorf will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. No way. Rummenigge! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. Vieira wins the duel this time. He's picked his way through. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Mbappe. Oh, nice touch. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Thuram. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's shifting through the gears here. Nice interception, well timed. Thuram. Seedorf. That's Vieira. Gullit. Rummenigge. And it's Nedved. Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival, Rummenigge. Now Seedorf. Vieira. Big chance! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Horace! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Dembele proves just a little bit too strong. Portugal leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Seedorf. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Hullet. That has not gone well. Ernest. Nice ball, and he's in here. Hullet. Oh, he had to make that, and he did. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Portugal leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Portugal carrying a one-goal lead. Pass is just off target. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
That is a brilliant interception. Dembele, and there's his chance to lead the counter. He's had it taken off him. Mbappe. And he's lost his man here. That's Nedved. There's the hit! He scores! And with that goal comes comfort.
Portugal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, this looks sharp. Now he's off and running. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And that's played in low. Thuram is there, and he can get that clear.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Cleared away. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. And here's Dembele.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Rummenigge. And Hullet! Nedved. And it's Dembele. He could be in here. Big chance! What a shooting chance! And that would have been some goal.
Hoeneß can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 7.
Both sides then taking this
Número
chance to
23.
turn to their benches.
Número 8. Número 3. Sidorf.
Vieira.
Número 11. Vou dar o seu
Guti.
lugar.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Owen. Número 20.
Vieira.
Bale. Número 10.
Gullit.
Kaká.
Now it's
Número
Messi.
9. Número 15.
Still no way through. The
Substituição.
defending here is resolute. Mateus. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, important interception. Guti. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Mateus. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Knocks it out wide. Kaká. Into the last quarter of an hour. And here's Owen. Mateus. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Messi, spread out to the left. Neatly clipped into space. Oh, that was vital. Courtois is there to clear. And it's Vieira. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mateus. That's good vision. Now it's Bale. Bale was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Mateus. That's Guti. Guti. Can he put it away? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Rijkaard! And he's really put himself on the line here. Portugal have their second corner now. And he's heaved it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Bale. Schmeichel deals with it effortlessly.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de compensação.
Bale. Schmeichel can claim that. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Vieira does really well there, he is strong. He's got away. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasion. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead.
We have already started here.
The pass has gone astray.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and
Great chance! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That was a given, it always was.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Now it's Mbappe. He's cut it out. Vieira. Thuram. Some good work on the right flank here. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Vieira. Pull it. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Mbappe. Araujo deals with that comfortably.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
So just the one early goal to report so far.
And the score is 1-0.
He steps in and that's the end of that. Now it's Hullet. And it's Hullet. Looks a good ball through. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Maldini.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
Portugal are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Nedved clips it so gently. Nedved going face to face with his great rival. Here's Vieira. Rummenigge shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Simplicity itself.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Portugal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Rummenigge! Can he put it away? And another try! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Portugal find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Pirlo. Rummenigge. Maldini eases him off the ball. Maldini gets rid without sophistication. And it's Nedved. Can he get it through? Now it's Hullet. He gets big! Really taken goal. They're back within reach.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And he's picked out the run. Portugal looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Pirlo could move up a gear here. Guti. Nedved. Nedved. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Thuram. Gullit. He could be in here. Rummenigge. That's very neat.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Pirlo. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Guti. And the counter is on. Araujo gets across to intercept. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Portugal are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Mbappe is flagged offside. Rummenigge. Rummenigge pinches it off him. Leicester is the guilty party there. Vieira. Ernest touches it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Thuram. Araujo. Vieira. Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pirlo.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now this could be a chance. Showing great feet there. There's the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Decent hit! He scores! And the second half is off to a flyer! Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Benfica can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Messi gets the call to seemingly universal approval.
Well, not quite sure why he wasn't started, Peter, but at least it's a move that makes everyone happy.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Has a go! He has done it! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Real chance! They've done it! And they are pulling clear here.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Portugal grab a 3-goal lead It's just too... And Hullet! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Lovely control. He made it stick with an excellent touch.
Benfica have their second corner now. Chance to shoot! Oh, extraordinary.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Sai e vai entrar para o seu lugar com número 18, Owen. Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Portugal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Yeah. And it's Messi. Mbappe. And that's been intercepted. Hullet. And here's Owen. Nedved. Strokes it back. And the ball. And the shot! Keeper's got his work done.
Hullet controlled that with such ease and really ought to have followed it up with a goal.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Mbappe! Mbappe gets flagged offside. Works it forward. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. This might spell danger. And now they can clear their lines. Owen. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Mbappe. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Seedorf. Just 5 minutes left. Guti. And there's green grass ahead of him. Nice control. Vieira. Very nicely done. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Shevchenko. Now it's Messi. And he cuts out the supply. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Hits one!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Seedorf. And here's Shevchenko. That is a brilliant interception. And we're done. Portugal really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Mbappe walking off with the spoils, richly deserved. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.